The core energies for you today, Sagittarius, are forgiveness, self-love, and security. Clearly right here, what we're seeing is the need to let go of something, Sagittarius. And this might not be easy to do at all. But when we see this card, the real message behind it is forgiveness is for yourself. It's not for the other person. You don't have to do anybody else a favor. This is for you so that you can move on, you can be happy, and you can find what you were looking for from the very beginning of the situation. It's very important for you to think about it this way. Otherwise, you might risk to stay stuck in a situation, in a pattern, in a cycle that chances are you want to get out of. Underneath forgiveness, we have passion. So this is clearly something that involves you emotionally and something that makes it hard to just do what I did right now, which is being more logical about it, right? When your emotions are involved, yeah, it's easy for the person who's on the other side to advise what to do. But when you are in it, it's a completely different story. And the way you solve it is just by giving it time and taking small steps forward. Don't feel like you have to figure it all out in one day, 1 week. Take your time, be patient with yourself, and be patient with time as well. Self-love, you have to truly focus on you right now, Sagittarius, because there is a lot of external thoughts, messages, things you see, things you hear, or even things you tell yourself that are not really helping that self-love that we see right here, that energy. It's fundamental for you right now to tell yourself, you know what? Whatever happened, happened. It had nothing to do with me. And all I can do is learn the lesson that I need to learn and move on. Find what I'm looking for, because it's still out there. No matter how many times I failed at it, it's still out there. I know it is. And all I have to do is prepare myself to receive it. So silence everything negative right now. Anything that could actually make you feel like you don't even deserve this, you have to let go of that. Now, we also have security and commitment. We clearly see something right here that talks about a change, a 180 actually. Everything that has made you feel as though there is no ground underneath you up to this point is going to go away. And by doing so, it's going to leave room for instead security and commitment. I see this so many times in readings where we don't have what we want because we are stuck thinking that it's never gonna come, or that even we don't deserve it, that something is wrong with us. And even if it actually does come along, eventually it's going to disappear because that's how it works, right? No, it's not how it works. It is if you believe it is. And you end up choosing the wrong people, seeing things that are not there, sabotaging the situation. So it's very important for you to do work on yourself before this comes in. These are your core energies. Let's see how this is all going to unfold, okay? Okay, so main energy for you today, Page of Pentacles and Four of Swords. We do see with the Four of Swords, first of all, a need to heal. And when we say healing, when we talk about healing, we need to talk about time as well. Don't be afraid to take your time. Don't think that the more you wait, the less chances you will have. Absolutely not. And especially, this is not about quantity. It should be about quality. And you know this by now. I'm 100% sure. You do not want to keep ending up in these situations where you always find someone or something that doesn't give you what you really deserve. Actually, it might give you the opposite. So right now, it's time to rest. It's time to contemplate. It's time to find the peace, inner peace, so that you can finally move forward from this. Recovery is a process. It takes time. It takes patience. Actually, it takes patience. It takes everything you've got sometimes, but it's worth it. It's 100% worth it, okay? Now, the Page of Pentacles is also talking about a manifestation, something that is going to come along after you do the healing. You have within you the power to create the reality you want. It's right there. You just need to be ready to use it, okay? There is definitely here also a diligent lover, a dedicated lover as well, trying to maybe come your way, whether it's somebody brand new or somebody you already know. We'll see. Now, forgiveness and passion, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords. You have sometimes a tendency to make a quick decision, right? You are fire and you want to, when you have these big bursts of energy, you have a tendency to wanting to let it out, you know, because it hurts to just keep it in, to just wait and pretend that you don't feel a certain way, or that you don't want to communicate something to the other person. And we see how important it is here to slow it down. And again, not for the other person. Who cares? It's for you. All we see right here is something that it's going to help you in the long run, okay? Eight of Wands right there, as you know, it's a very, very fast moving energy. And sometimes when we move fast in a situation in which we are hurt, we end up making mistakes, saying things we shouldn't say, making decisions we should have not made. But the Eight of Wands is telling you, hey, stay the course. Your time is coming. It's very important for you to not get derailed right now. And the Queen of Swords is telling you, look at things for what they really, really are. This is not the time to fantasize, romanticize. This is the time to do what's needed to do. See yourself as independent, create your boundaries around you, and tell it like it is, okay? It's important for you right now to tell it like it is. Be honest. Be honest with yourself first, and also with the other people around you, this person potentially. At some point, you have to realize whether someone is on your side, by your side, or in your way. And if they are in your way, cut them off. Cut them off. Stop giving chances. Forgiveness right there doesn't mean go back to someone who has hurt you, okay? It means forgive yourself. Forgive the situation, move on from it. Influence, self-love, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. You know, influence is talking about the environment around you. We know that. And the Three of Pentacles is collaboration, whether it is with people or you working together with the environment around you. There are signs around you, okay? Take the opportunities, go the distance, because there is something around you which maybe has already taken shape, or it's going to very soon, which is going to show you the way. But obviously, you can have the right way right in front of you, right underneath your nose, and still not seeing it. So you need to be prepared for this. And be prepared to make more mistakes, you know? Because with the Two of Swords, sometimes we're thinking, I don't want to end up in this situation again, so I'm going to just stay stuck here. At least I am safe, I'm protected. But chances are, Sagittarius, that you're not happy there. Never regret your decisions. Every mistake makes you stronger. And think about it that way, and you'll see how far you will get, okay? Also, don't let your emotions make your decisions at this moment in time. This is not the right moment for that. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, okay? Now, we do see this complete change. I mean, you see how the cards evolve, right? And you see that all of a sudden we have security, commitment, we have a very stable energy and passion coming in. What we see right here is the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups. As you know, Four of Wands talks about harmony, stability, potentially a reunion. For those of you who are open, just for those of you who are open to a reconciliation, this is going to happen. But it's going to happen when it's the right time, when you're ready to receive it. And I'm talking to those of you whose partner did not do something majorly wrong to you. If this is about cheating, betraying, do not expect this person to come back. Do not do that to yourself. Close that door and move on. But instead, if this was just a misunderstanding or something that can be worked out, hey, nobody's perfect. We can all make mistakes. And so in that case, this person is coming back in. And it's going to be completely different. For those of you whose instead person is brand new, we see with the Page of Cups that you have somebody coming in who is going to be all over you. Oh my God. This energy is a beautiful energy to have. It's somebody who loves like they've never been hurt before. Somebody who, they believe there's no limit to this love. They go for it in a very dreaming way, you know? And this is going to give you a fresh perspective on love in general. This person is in awe of you. And it's definitely very strong, definitely very different from everything you went through up to this point. So we do see an evolution. And as usual, in these evolutions, in these transformations, what's very important is being ready for it. Do you feel ready for it right now, Sagittarius? If you're honest to yourself, chances are that you are not. You are going to be ready whenever you will think about making a mistake or getting hurt by somebody, and yet you will find that you are going to be fine. That will not be a blocker anymore. It will just be a bump in the road. When you think that way, everything is going to come in, okay? Very, very important message for you, Sagittarius. Your first message today is this, is develop the confidence in yourself to always be able to stand your ground and to handle any issue that might or might not come your way. Once you have that security, then there's this huge door opening up for you and a brand new chapter in your life. Now, let's get to part 2 of the reading, where we're going to look at the evolution of this situation in the future, together with clarifying messages. Who's this person? What's coming in? And let's see what else you might not see coming in the future, okay? We'll also take a look at messages from your future self. You can find the link below in the description box for video part 2. Also, if you need a personal reading with me, don't forget that every Monday morning and Wednesday morning, I select people who have watched part 2 of the video to offer them a 100% free personal reading. You can find more details in the description below. Now, stay tuned for the upcoming preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading, Sagittarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the beautiful Page of Wands. Here we go with more fire, with more movement, with more passion. This is going to bring a lot of excitement to you. And I love to see that you're going to do this easily. The self-love, this believing in yourself and really not being afraid of making mistakes is going to happen for you. You're going to feel that way 100% because the Page of Wands is showing us someone who is fearless, someone who goes for possibilities, someone who starts something with passion and faith, no matter what the consequences, no matter if it's going to fail at some point. Doesn't matter. There is a spark, there is passion, there is a thirst for this to really, really happen. And I love to see this because you absolutely deserve it. Obviously, after these misunderstandings and after these disappointments, it's always good to revert back to what you actually deserve. Two of Cups, a really beautiful union, okay? So let's start by clarifying these messages on the table and let's find out more details. Let's see what we might have missed out on before we continue with the evolution of the situation and before we look into what you don't see coming and messages from your future self. Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Two of Swords again, Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups on the Page of Cups. There is definitely a surprise here. These energies really connect to the other side of the picture. And there is something that you might not know about this person or about the overall situation that you just went through right here. First of all,